if you've ever considered investing passively in a real estate syndication, you might have come across the term equity multiple. Today we'll go over exactly what an equity multiple means for you as a passive investor. Hey there, I'm Martin Cinedello with Spark Investment Group, and right here in a few minutes you'll have one of the tools you'll need to review and compare potential real estate syndication deals with more confidence. A recent investor shared with us after she had a grasp of what an equity multiple was, she was able to compare projected returns across various investment opportunities more easily and make wiser investment decisions. A more confident investor making wiser decisions, that's exactly what Spark Investment Group is about. Sounds like a good plan, and that's something we all want. The term equity multiple is actually exactly what it sounds like. It's the amount that your capital or equity will be multiplied over the course of the projected hold time. So if a real estate syndication deal had an equity multiple of 2x over a projected hold time of 5 years, that means you could expect to double your money during those 5 years. The equity multiple takes into account both the cash flow distributions throughout the project as well as the returns on the back end when the investment is sold. So, for example, let's go back to the deal with the 2x equity multiple. Let's say you were to invest $100,000 into Spark Investment Group's next deal. Let's say this deal had a projected cash return of 7% per year. That means you would get about $7,000 each year for 5 years. In other words, you would get about $35,000 in cash flow distributions over those 5 years. Then when the asset is sold, you would get back your original $100,000 plus, say, another $65,000 in profit. When you take the $35,000 from the cash flow distributions plus the $65,000 from the sale, you get a total of $100,000 in returns. So you invested $100,000 and you end up with $200,000. That's what it means to have an equity multiple of 2x. You have increased your original investment by a factor of 2, or in other words, doubled your money. So now that you know an equity multiple of 2x means that you double your money during the hold period of the investment, in the deals that we do, that's typically what we aim for. We aim for a 2x equity multiple over 5 years. Sometimes the equity multiple comes out to be closer to 1.7 or 1.8. Sometimes it's above 2x. Sometimes the projected hold time is 5 years, other times it's closer to 7 or 8. Each deal is different, and of course the real estate market, interest rates, and the economy are constantly changing, which can impact investment returns. The important thing to keep in mind is that the equity multiple, just like any other return metric, is projected. That means it's an estimate based on calculations, and the actual returns may not hit that, or they could exceed that projection. So now that you know what an equity multiple is and what it means for you as a passive investor, I invite you to share in the comments below what equity multiples you've seen on deals. Or if you're new to real estate syndications, what did I talk about in this video which stood out to you the most? New or experienced, there's always more to learn about real estate investing and syndications. And if you want to see recent and/or future investment opportunities, I encourage you to join the Spark Investor Club today. You can find the link down below in the description. You'll get exclusive access to our next opportunities. I'm happy to share investment summaries and go over them with you in great detail so you fully understand how they operate. I'm really excited for you to learn more about equity multiple, internal rate of return, and other important metrics that will ultimately make you a stronger, more knowledgeable investor. And finally, if you've liked this video, please hit the like button below, share it with a couple friends, and be sure to subscribe. I'm Arden Cinadello with Spark Investment Group. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the club.